Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 19 of the Simpsons Hit and Run. Last time, we saved Springfield from Kang and Kodos' invasion and completed the game. And now we're gonna go and, well, do all the races. So let's get going. As you can see, we're just getting warped right back to the first level. Just the first iteration of Evergreen Terrence. Come on. Okay, so anyways, we're back here. We're back in our casual Homer outfit. However, this time, let me just make sure I have the right file. Yep, we have the right file. So, let's do the street races. We're not gonna use the family sedan. We got better vehicles. Instead, hover bike time, baby.
I'll pay you in back rubs.
Yeah, nothing says Springfield like seeing Homer in his underwear riding on a hover bike.
Where am I gonna put all these?
Oh, but it's so nice having bright lighting.
What?
Okay, so anyways, we should have a race coming up pretty soon. And I forgot to turn the timer on. Huzzah!
You better run!
Oh,
Yeah, depending on how this goes, we may split them up, but we may split this up between several. Anyways, we'll do Ralph first, since he's the closest.
Hello, little son of the police chief, little angel.
Those nice man ladies made me a race judge.
Checkpoint race. Pass all the checkpoints and reach the finish line first. Don't destroy your vehicle.
One.
Anyways, as you can see, these races do hint at basically who you're gonna be playing as next, as well as their vehicle. This is why I wanted to save this until now, because basically you can just go absolutely ham with an endgame vehicle in the first level of the game for these races.
Damn it.
In fact, I
Drop my
wouldn't be surprised
kebab.
if this was how a good chunk of these
Eat
races
my
were intended
dust,
to be
dust
completed.
eater. I am excelente.
Anyways, for this race, we're going to need to make it all the way down to the power plant. Okay, so anyways. And on down here. Yeah, basically, the CPUs, they can get pretty aggressive, basically. Bart isn't too bad in terms of just how aggressive he is. But others, basically, others can be absolutely crazed. Yeah, I'm looking at level 3 and level 6 in particular. Ugh, level 6 is a nightmare.
This is worse than when Jub Jub ate my cat.
In your face. Woohoo!
Okay, so anyways, next race.
Go!
Okay, so anyways, you can actually use the secret vehicles for these races, but the rocket car, not exactly the best choice given how flimsy it is, not to mention just a lot of the tracks here require turning. The best race that you could use the rocket car for would be basically the checkpoint race, since it's one of the larger tracks in the area. Okay, anyways, next one. Okay, yeah, just trying to find the people.
Looks harder than it is.
Okay, come on. Where are you? I know basically Nelson. Yep, Nelson's right by a gas station. And then as for Milhouse, basically, he's going to be near
I wish I
Cletus's
had a
area.
dog with it. I know you. You're the kid that sells me bootleg CDs on the street corner.
Yeah, well, I've been having some legal problems lately, so I'm stuck running these races for the DMV. It was this or read to the elderly.
Hey, you could just read Grandpa Simpson's script from Matlock and he'd be happy. Circuit race,
3,
like the checkpoint
2,
race.
psych, 1.
Anyways, like the checkpoint race, the circuit race involves basically just, well, racing other people. However, the circuit race involves multiple laps, and not to mention a more enclosed track.
You are the one I hate.
Yeah, I may swap out the car.
As soon as I'm done scratching myself, you're history.
And considering our vehicle, I don't think we need to really worry about basically just swapping out.
Let's do this thing.
No. Yeah, though often out with these races, your main rival's gonna be just the guy up ahead of you, while the other two basically are like their lackeys.
He used a cheat code.
Yeah, but thankfully with the hover bike and its maneuverability, we should be fine. Yeah, don't forget that at its core, the Honor Roller is a relatively slow car. But basically, but one good thing is that, even though it doesn't look like it, the CPUs are bound by the same restrictions that you are when you're driving. So basically, if they spin out, well, they're going to have to take time to recover too.
Mean speed thingy.
Okay. Almost there. Yeah, I'd say this is the hardest race for this level, just because of how close quarters it can be.
This is terrible. I'm gonna drown my sorrows at the Golden Banana.
I'm so talented and good looking. Don't worry, that should heal fast.
Beat it, parasite.
Yeah, just Homer drop kicking Selma. Yeah, just slam Selma up into the air and then just boom. Yeah, that's another thing, is that Selma and Patty will be right by the street once you complete a race. So basically, you're free to just go absolutely ham on them. Okay, so anyways, let's get going. The final race is actually going to be close to Cletus's area. And is going to have Milhouse.
I am evil Homer. I am evil Homer.
Okay, so anyways, let's get going. Okay, but yeah, well, you can do these races perfectly fine when you first do them. I find it's a little more reliable just to steamroll them when you have better vehicles. Because there will be some race, wait, am I repeating myself? Am I running out of things to say in regards to these races? Okay, so anyways. Milhouse will be right around here somewhere. Yep, there he is, right over here.
Hey!
Milhouse, you little wiener, what are you doing here?
Patty and Selma won't give me a license to ride a bike without safety wheels, unless I run the driving tests.
So anyways, time trial races. These are the first race that you'll encounter in a level. Well, technically, usually Milhouse is actually farther down than Nelson or Ralph. But basically, these races, they're just you, and all you gotta do, finish the race. Just do it in the time limit.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, basically, out of all the characters, Milhouse has the most standard countdown, while Ralph will basically just be messing up his numbers, and Nelson will just try to troll you. Okay, no worries. Yeah, that's the thing with the hover bike, basically. It's great at turning, it's great at speed and acceleration, but if you get spun out, it can really slow you down. But hey, you can do some pretty neat tricks with it. Yeah, just no shortcut will be out of reach with you when you're basically doing this car. Yeah, when you're doing this car, when you're doing the do with the hover bike. Yeah, arguably, this is the vehicle that's most worth your money. It's $1,000 for this kind of precision.
This is so depressing. I'm going to feed your driver's license to Jub Jub.
Oh, that was too easy.
Okay, so anyways, for doing that, we not only have 100% in the level, but now we have a new vehicle, the Electoris. The Electoris is essentially a step up in every way from
Ouch,
from
my
basically the family
bikini
sedan.
zone's chafing.
As you can see, basically, better speed, same acceleration, a little less toughness, but same handling. So basically, a much more maneuverable car. Basically, the only thing is that just these cars can quickly get outclassed, and when you go to the next level, heck, you'll probably be running into vehicles that are better. So anyways, for the time being, let's go through the different cars that you'll get for the races, basically. For completing all the 3 races in level 2, basically, you'll get Mo Sedan, basically. Just a little it's a little on the tougher side. Basically, it's essentially a variant of the family sedan. The book burning van you'll get for level 3, which basically it's your standard tough vehicle, though honestly, it's about on par with Mr. Plow, 2, 1.5, 3.5, 2.5. Yeah, basically, pretty much exact same stats as Mr. Plow. In fact, I think it is the exact same stats as Mr. Plow. The clown car you get for level 4, basically. Anyways, the clown car, in terms of its overall nature, I would say that the clown car is one of the better cars to get, basically, out of all the race cars, because considering how level 4 can be with all the following missions, having solid handling like that, as well as solid speed and acceleration, can really help you out, especially since Marge really has to rely on the cars that she's buying the level, basically, because the Canyon isn't going to stack up for those sort of missions. For level 5, you get El Carro Loco, which basically about on par with the car built for Homer, basically. And then for level 6, you're going to get the Struts Bureaucrats. Basically, this is more of a toughness vehicle. About on par with Mr. Burns' limo, but basically, it's a step up from Homer's car, but overall, just in certain ways, in terms of toughness and handling and the like, but just not exactly worth it. Though you do get a little money trail. And finally, the open wheel race car. You get this for completing all the races in level 7. Arguably one of the best cars in the game. Though the thing is that with this car, it is very easy to spin out if you aren't careful. Not to mention this thing is on the wider side. So I would say that the hover bike is pound for pound the better car. So anyways, let's get going. We're going to go to DDD. Okay, so anyways, for this one, just Bart is this one is the first level where just the races start to get harder. Well, that's kind of a given since it's level 2. But anyways, what I mean is that the game does stack things against you, because as you can recall, Lisa's Malibu Stacy car is much faster than Bart's Honor Roller. The only advantage you've got over her is slightly better handling, which you're going to need to bank on. So anyways, let's just go find Ralph, since he'll be the first one. Yeah, really, it's kind of odd how they make Ralph they make the checkpoint race. They make the checkpoint race 3, even though typically you'll find Ralph first.
Hi, Mr. Lisa. If you win, the man ladies will give you a car. Bring it.
Okay, anyway, same exact thing, different track, and we're racing Lisa. Mother frickin' Lisa.
5, 5, 5, 4. Great, now I'm losing. Aw, loser. Hey, you were supposed to eat my dust.
Yeah, no worries, we can easily outpace Lisa. Screw you, Lisa! I feel absolutely no guilt doing this, seriously. Lisa can mess you up if you're just doing this with the honor roller.
You cheated, cheater! Don't have a cow, man.
No, 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 no.
Oh, now come on. Yeah, I totally rule.
And there we are.
Not terrible.
Give it up.
Arguably one of the best
America's bad
compliments
boy.
for Patty and Selma. And continuing the tradition.
I should degroin you.
Just running over Patty. Sorry, running over Selma. Just that car was teaming up. That car was helping.
Beat it, you bum!
Okay, so anyways. Let's find just someone. I don't know if Nelson is. I kind of have a hard time remembering where Nelson's race is. I think that Nelson's race is more towards the start of the level. I think it's on Nelson's race is more
Out of my
towards
way,
the town
man.
hall area. It's sort of in the same area as Ralph's. Okay. But yeah, I can't. I know I've said this. I know I've said this countless times, but really, this hover bike is truly an amazing vehicle. Okay. No, no, no. Aha, here's Nelson.
Nelson, why are you hanging around here?
Stupid community service. I dip Martin in the salsa quickie mart. Anyway, get your license and you get some stupid prize from those jerks.
Hey, frankly, I could easily imagine Homer and Nelson getting together basically over tea and just smack-talking Patty and Selma. And knowing Nelson, he'd bring some homemade jam for the party.
3, psych. 2, psych. 1, go!
Of course, Nelson would put Lisa at the front.
Whoa, wicked. Why, I oughta...
Anyways, for this race, once you get ahead of Lisa, you're pretty much in the clear. Even with the honor roller, basically, just cutting the corners is your friend. Though ramming into things, not so much. No, 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 no. Ralph, why are you in the middle of the road? I'm part of the race! I'm a traffic cone! Yeah, sometimes it's just better to take things slow. Take your time, and just don't run into walls. Yeah, easy, best advice out there. I'm starting to become the game. Just don't use crusty glass for a shortcut.
Attaboy, Bart. You're getting a birthday present this year.
Yeah, you get a
And the
picture of
crowd
MacGyver.
goes wild. Hoo-ah!
Do that again, and you're technically my boyfriend.
Okay, so anyways, let's head downtown so that way we can access so that way we can get the final race with Milhouse, who basically can teleport.
Bingo! Hey, slower traffic to the right, please.
Yeah, too bad you can't warp to the races like you could with a standard mission. We need to learn Milhouse's dark arts. Yeah, knowing Milhouse, I learned how to teleport so I can impress Lisa! Yeah, and then Milhouse, so Lisa, what do you think of my teleportation powers? And then Lisa just ignores Milhouse.
Milhouse, what are you doing here? I thought you had a 4 o'clock wedgie with Nelson. I rescheduled. The DMV has us all doing these stupid races. This state should get some child labor laws.
Not with Mr. Burns around. Yeah, knowing Mr. Burns.
3, 2,
Yeah, knowing Mr. Burns, his
1.
child, he would enforce child labor laws. That basically the children have to work for him. They get on his property. They are born from his employees. They are technically his since they contain his nuclear radiation. Well, maybe you should have thought about that before siring children while having my nuclear waste in your system. Okay, so anyways, yeah, we got this. Yeah, this is a good, really good race for the honor roller. Yeah, I know I've said this before, but just the honor roller is a really great vehicle. Just for this level, because basically just the handling, chef's kiss. Yeah, though we're not gonna get sloppy here. We're gonna try to do this fast. Yeah, my guy, just get the best vehicle.
Good work, Bart. Next time you stay at our place, you can have the steamed vegetable of your choice.
Oh, goody! Goody! Bart can have cauliflower or a rutabaga. So, yeah, Bart can put himself out of his misery by slitting his throat with a roasted carrot. Okay, 100%. Okay, mission select. Let's go to level 3, Nerd Race Queens. Okay, and while we're here, I'll actually show off the bonus movie. Actually, no. I'm not gonna show off the bonus movie, not yet. I'll save that for the bonus video. It's not like it's gonna take us 500 years to do it. Why is there no phone nearby? Why do we have to run over to a phone? It's as if the game wants to punish you for having to play as Lisa.
Maybe a soy pop would perk me up.
You're not getting a soy pop, Lisa. Yeah, gotta love how basically we're not even 10 seconds into just returning to this level, and Lisa's already trying to irritate.
Move it! All for Lisa.
Okay, anyways, let's get going. Race time.
I'm ambulatory again. Hi, Nelson. This is a surprise.
Oh, the pleasure is all mine. I'll be your starting man for this mission.
Nelson, why? What is it about Lisa that draws Nelson to her? What is it about Lisa Nelson? With Milhouse, I can kind of understand, since he's at the bottom of the social ladder. It's not like Milhouse has not many options, but for goodness sake, Nelson, have some pride. I'm pretty sure that Shauna would have some female friends she could introduce you to.
3, 2, loser says what?
What?
Ha ha! 1, go!
Yeah, just now I'm like Mr. Burns. I like the cut of that kid's jib. Ches Nelson, thank you. Another point for the bully. Anyways, for this level, we got freaking Marge, whose Candy Narrow is faster than it should be. Seriously, this thing is slower than Lisa's car, yet it is faster.
You should study maps more.
How is that going to help them, Lisa? How is basically your third grade 9-year-old math going to help them, Lisa? Yeah, they'll be able to divide 25. Yeah, they'll be able to divide 100 by 4. Good job. I cannot think right now. Gotta do.
I go, girl.
Yeah, basically, Marge can be an absolute nightmare in this level. Frankly, the races in this level, period, are nightmares.
Disappointed.
All we need is just all we need is just get ahead. Once you get ahead, you're all good. No.
This is so humiliating.
Okay, good. Marge spun out. Yeah, you're just gonna really want to slow down for this part, and then... Oh, crap. We got one last lap.
Sorry, buddy, you're just too slow.
Lisa, don't be smug. You're riding a bike that Professor Frink created. Anyways, for this race, just be cautious.
I'm speechless, Lisa. That was better than you have any right to do.
Yeah, but anyways,
Easy as
with that
pie.
race,
The number,
you often
that
have to
is.
deal with... Yeah, with that race, you often have to deal with just cars, with you lapping cars. Oh, by the way,
It's been so long since someone touched me.
just never get tired of that. I never get tired of that.
I need speed, more speed. I won't question the value of this activity.
Okay. Anyways, Ralph is going to be up by the observatory. So basically, we're going to go for Milhouse's race next. Milhouse is... Whoa, no. I blame Lisa. Your arrogance blinded you, Lisa. Your arrogance blinded you.
I am so sick of happening.
Yeah, though I am interested to see how this race will go with a faster vehicle, because normally I do this race with the Malibu Stacy car.
Milhouse, are you working here? That's not so bad. I get a green cookie on St. Patrick's Day. It comes out of my paycheck.
The union has failed Milhouse. Meanwhile, with the power plant union, not only do they get holidays and like, but they also get the green cookie, no cost. But then again, basically those were the demands. Basically, to which Mr. Burns replied by burying the guy underneath that football stadium.
3, 2, go!
Okay, anyways,
Speed, more speed.
we should have listened to that one guy instead of locking him in the coke oven. Okay, it's a slight hit, but hey, we'll take it. Whee! Not our problem. At least they removed the people from the pier for the races. Oh, can you imagine? I was about to say, Jimbo, what the heck are you doing?
Oops. Sweet. Forward
Okay,
momentum.
not exactly the best move, but hey, I think we can work around it. If we fail, we can basically just redo the race. That was just due to bad directions, really. Okay. No.
Not the car. Speed, glorious speed.
Okay. This is gonna be close. Okay, we're gonna need to redo this race. As much as I hate to admit it, we're gonna need to redo. But hey, we got a good car, so we're able to just do it.
Three, two, go!
Yeah, what would have been funny is if Milhouse would have given Lisa a head start, you know? Just give Lisa a full second head start. Much to Patty and Selma's disdain. Okay, let's try this again. This time with less tilt. Okay. Yeah, thankfully we can more than make up for our time on the straight sections of the track. Okay. Okay, turn. Okay. Okay, good, good. Okay, yeah, we got this, we got this. Okay. Yeah, though I'm kind of surprised that for this level they didn't include the little Lisa all-purpose slurry.
Atta girl, Lisa. This'll be noted on your permanent record.
Just had that as one of the collector cards, you know. Just, I mean, this is a sea level after all. Yeah, basically just Mr. Burns just destroying Lisa just without even knowing it. Animals need to eat, dynamiters need to dynamite, and without wasting a single fish. You've done this, little Lisa.
Oh, Mom.
Okay.
I hope these are recyclable.
And let's get going. Ralph should be right by. Yep, Ralph is right here. Okay, I thought he was close to the observatory, but then again, that's in the other level.
Why are you working here? Daddy says I should stay here till I learn to control myself at the hardware store. Vroom, vroom. Right. I'll just start racing. One, go!
Okay, anyways, this race is a lot more manageable than the checkpoint race. Than the actually no, the circuit race, sorry. I always get those titles mixed up. But anyways, normally this race can be an absolute pain because Marge handles these curves amazingly well. Yeah, basically, under normal circumstances, you're doing this with the Malibu Stacy car, Marge is going to basically leave you in the dust. She will. Once Marge gets to this section of the track, if she's still ahead of you, it's game over for you.
I hope Bart gets blamed for that.
Yes, your brother who's supposedly missing at this point, Lisa. Good job. Good on ya. Make Bart's life worse.
She must get her driving ability from her mother's side.
Yeah, well, she gets her inconsiderateness from her mother's side, considering just you two.
Pissed off 8-year-old coming through.
Oh, we're not done with you, Patty. Go, go, go! Yeah, Homer's driving that car. Okay, level progress, 100%. Let's go. Mission select. Level 4 for a few donuts more. Anyways, at this point, you're going to experience another difficulty spike in terms of the races. Where the races are going to go from from a little bit harder to noticeably harder. Okay, hover bike.
Sexy mommy needs a ride. Time to drive this car insane.
Look away, people. Nothing to see.
Okay, so anyways, let's get going to the church, where we'll find Ralph, I believe. Ralph's either gonna be by the church or by the rich person section. I could have sworn that there was a race by the church. Yeah, but no matter. With the hover car, we'll be able to easily just move around.
I need some.
We'll be able to easily get to the bottom of things.
Oh my. No time for caution. Oh my. Oh, I shouldn't enjoy that.
Okay, I know that there are 2 races within the
Hope
rich
this isn't
section.
stealing.
Within the rich section. I cannot talk today. Cannot talk. Yep, one is right by the Golden House.
What the heck were you thinking?
Hey, Q-Tip, if you win a race, I'll give you a car.
The name is Marge, thank you.
Okay, anyways.
3, 2, just go already.
Anyways. Apu is going to basically give you a run for your money with this one. Because this race is very similar to the one that we had in level 1. Except, well, we have tougher cars and we have... And basically we gotta do this jump.
You got it.
And no worries, no worries. With our speed and our maneuverability, we can easily get around this.
I'm winning? This is incredible. Shazbot.
Okay, no worries.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the hover bike. The hover bike is control. The hover bike is just being able to just really overwhelm the track and just maneuver around everything.
Wow, is this car slow?
Yeah, basically, I would say that just hitbox size is basically the game's 5th hidden stat. Where if your car has a very low hitbox, you're going to be going places. Whereas if you have a wider one, it doesn't matter how good the stats are, you're gonna be impeded. Which is why the Globex car is basically, despite its amazing stats, it's considered to be one of the worst cars in the game. Because if you get it,
I guess your life hasn't been a total waste.
because if you understand how to use the Globex car, you can do some great things with it. I'm not saying that it's a truly horrible car. However, the main thing holding it back is just its overall
Sensible
shape.
shoe to the metal.
Okay?
Hello, Milhouse. What are you doing here?
Patty and Selma trapped me in debt slavery, so I'm doing their job for them now.
Well, I'm sure it's building character.
You have to win these races and you'll get yourself a new car or something. I don't know. I'm so tired.
Sounds like fun. Hang in there.
The car fumes are making me dizzy.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Just do it.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I can't feel sorry for Milhouse, but that is my personal favorite race interaction. Just Milhouse just give off that same energy as Ralph. Mr. Simpson, the tire fumes are making me dizzy. And then just Homer, yep, they'll do that. Just Homer nonchalantly sipping on his beer. Just Homer making the best out of a situation. Seriously, that's one of the golden moments of The Simpsons. Just basically Homer, yep, they'll do that.
Oh, doodlebugs.
Yeah, the Curator's a really good car for this race. Okay? Yeah, thankfully you only have 3 laps. Going through Mr. Burns' house. Not even Mr. Burns could challenge the DMV. They threatened him with his license. Okay. Okay, dodge through here. Weave and bob, weave and bob. Okay, no. Okay, we got this, we got this. As long as we're careful, we're good. Okay, come on. Yeah, we'll make it, we'll make it.
Nice girls, finish fast.
And we win.
I wish I could be happy for your success, but I can't.
How about that?
Oh, I forgot to do this.
Get out of my way! Excuse me.
Yeah, frankly, this would be Homer's biggest turn on. Just seeing Marge assaulting Patty and Selma.
Get your face out of my face.
Okay, I think that the next race is actually going to be in the parking lot of the power plant.
What?
I hope there's not much more.
Okay. Yeah, but where's Ralph? We gotta find Ralph. Where's Ralph? Where in the world is Ralph Wiggum? Where is Ralph? Ralph Wiggum.
I'm very disappointed in you.
Okay. Where are you, Ralph? Really, where are you? I should have looked this up beforehand. Instead of just doing everything off memory.
Well, that's gonna cost me.
Ah, there you are, Ralph.
Little Ralphie Wiggum, how are you?
Candy makes me happy, then tired.
So, what are you doing here?
Two ugly monsters named Patty and Selma say you have to read.
Yeah, just Ralph and Homer having an intellectual conversation about Patty and Selma along with Nelson.
6, 12, 1, go!
Anyways, for this race, as you can see, our only opponent is Professor Frink and his lag machine.
I am so embarrassed. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I feel bad about myself.
Anyways, for this race, this can actually be a challenge no matter what part of the game you're on. Because basically, just Frink can absolutely wreck you with his car. Seriously, we're barely keeping up with him, and we are basically, and we have the better car.
Smashy, smashy.
Seriously, the fact that Frink's car gets such plot energy to it.
My insurance? How'd you do that?
I have mastered the lag. You have not adopted the lag, Marge Simpson.
You'll never catch me.
Okay. Anyways, let's restart this mission, because that was horrible. We may need a slower vehicle. Believe it or not, we may need a slower vehicle. But just, this goes to show you just how tough some of the races can be.
6, 12, 1, go!
Plus, it doesn't help that Frink gets a head start.
Easy, easy.
What the? He took a shortcut!
Nice girls, finish fast. I hope I don't have to pay for that. Send the bill to Homer.
Just Frink becoming a horror villain at this point.
Look away.
Oh,
people,
thank
what
you.
do
He
say?
crashed. Okay. We won. We won.
Good work, Marjorie. You're finally turning your life around.
Oh,
Did I win?
phew.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
How typical. You're what's wrong with America.
Get out of my way!
You stink. I hate mankind so much.
Excuse me.
Worth it! Okay, mission select. Anyways, first off, level progress. Yep, 100%. Mission select. We're going to go to incriminating caffeine. And get, you guess what, the hover bike. But really, sometimes you gotta rely on the CPUs crashing out like that. Seriously, if Frink didn't crash out, we would have had to redo that race.
Jiminy crickets.
Okay. Hover bike.
Could I possibly get a ride?
Okay. Before we go to this next race, let's just get that wrench.
I am a lean, mean Vindaloo machine. Come to Papa, random object.
Okay, come on.
Hello, little hoodlum. What is causing you to be standing here now?
I'm supervising a bonus race, do-rag.
Okay, anyways, this race. This marks where the game really starts to stop playing around. Where unlike other circuit races and the like, we are not dealing with multiple cars. It's gonna be like with that one-on-one race with Frink in the last level. You guys, what? Wait, it isn't a one-on-one. What am I saying?
Loser?
Make me a liar, will you, game? My two greatest enemies, the freaking Vote for Mayor Quinby truck and also the ambulance. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe the mayor did cause the stadium to collapse.
3, 2, floor it, loser!
Actually, no, I'm getting it mixed up with the next level where the game really starts to stop playing around. Yeah, it starts to stop. No.
Oh, what a disc.
Why is a Vote for Mayor Quinby truck in this race? They might as well just put the garbage truck.
3,
Don't
2,
worry, if a race gives us too much of an issue, I have a little feather in a little feather in the cap that will allow us to just easily get through. Basically, a surefire way to win the races. Because just remember, the game does not say anything about destroying the opponent's vehicles.
Oh, come on, he cheated. 300 horses of convenient power. This is just between me and you, random object. This is just between me and you, random object.
Is it between just you and that random object, Apu? Is it just between you and the random object? Because I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that, Apu, as you crashed into that random object.
Clean up in aisle 1. Oh, what a disgrace.
Okay. Oh crap, Bart is catching up, Bart's catching up.
Oh, come on, he cheated.
Okay, let's just get some distance between us and El Bardo over there. Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Okay. Ah! No, we're not gonna get... No!
This is not good for my insurance.
Well, frankly, technically that guy would be at fault considering he rammed us head on.
Too slow, opposing vehicle.
Okay. Okay, where are they? The other two. Ah! Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Okay, almost there, almost there, almost there. And boom.
You did better than the American drivers.
I am American.
Hence the outfit.
That's great.
Oh, I feel like a Brahmin.
Public servant under attack. Beat it, parasite. You're not too good at this, are you?
Okay, where's our vehicle? Where's our vehicle? Okay, hover bike, hover bike.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise.
Okay, I believe our next one is going to be towards the front of the level.
Whoa, dear.
Okay, let's just get that wrench.
This is
You have got to be kidding me. Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
Okay, there's the next race. Ralph, save us!
Hey, aren't you the boy who nearly drowned in the nacho cheese?
I was in the newspaper.
Just Ralph posing. I was in the newspaper! Just Ralph's greatest achievement, almost dying in cheese.
6, 12, 1, go!
Too bad we can't make that jump, otherwise we could really do some damage for this race. Anyways, our big shortcut is actually going to come in the form of the crusty
Color
glass
me
boxcar.
outraged.
Yeah, try your best to keep up with Bart. And then wait until you get to that boxcar. Bart will not take that shortcut, giving you the perfect chance to just slip right on in.
Shiva smiles on such behavior. Oh, what a disgrace. You have no chance.
Okay, yeah, if you miss that shortcut, you are going to need to basically restart. Because Bart is ruthless in this race. Though, not as ruthless as the races that in the next level.
6, 12, 1,
Honestly,
go!
the races in the next level, they were the part of the playthrough that I was most dreading. Second only to, basically, Set to Kill and Alien Autopsy 3.
Come on, he cheated. Too slow, opposing vehicle. Color me outraged. Hope I have room in my pants for this. Oh, what a
Go,
disgrace.
go, 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 go. Really, why couldn't they disable hit and run for some of the missions? Such as set to kill.
Oh, come on, he cheated. You have no chance.
Oh crap, I forgot the layout of this track, and now I'm gonna pay for it dearly. Let's see if we can catch up to Bart. Actually, no, we're not going to catch up to him. That's the finish line right over there. This is why you need to know the layout of the racetrack. Even if you're going to lose, it's in your best interest to actually try to do the racetrack.
6, 12,
Just for the sake of learning. Just for the sake of learning. Okay. One more time.
Color me outraged.
Okay.
This is just between me and you, random object. What in the hell?
Drive, drive, drive.
Oh, what a disgrace.
Okay, we can still potentially win this. We can still potentially win this. Yeah, Bart isn't that far ahead.
Too slow, opposing vehicle.
Apu, he's ahead of us. Huh.
Go, righty.
Okay. Let's try that again.
6, 12, 1, go!
You have no chance.
Okay.
Have to hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Apu, at this moment, Manjula's criticisms are the least of your concerns. Go, 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 go.
Oh, come on, he cheated.
Okay. Almost there. Okay. And we win.
You look pretty good out there. Is there a Mrs. Nahasapasapata whatever?
Oh, thank the gods there is. I am the greatest driver in all the land.
Hey, at least you popped Whitehead.
Out of my way, silly customer. Oh, stay out of my way, please. Quickie mart business.
Okay. For this final race, we're going to need to make our way back towards Moe's area. Okay.
Who put this here? It makes no sense.
Okay, where's the exit? Where's the exit?
Lean Vindaloo machine.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be right over here.
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
Okay. Let's just get over to Milhouse. Milhouse and Apu actually have one of the better dialogues. Seriously, Milhouse, he has some gems. Even though basically he's no Ralph or Nelson when it comes to the countdowns, with the exception of that whole, he's nearly on the verge of passing out from the exhaust. Milhouse does have some good quips, basically, especially with Apu.
I can see my house from here. This is just between me and you, random object.
Okay. Anyways. Milhouse is going to be in this section.
Ooh, the fresh air is somewhat confusing. Hello, little customer. Are you here to help me in some fashion?
Your nachos have hair in them.
The hair is your protein.
Okay. Well, you have to race now.
Yeah, just Milhouse holding a vendetta in regards to those nachos, with those hairy nachos.
3, 2, 1, drive!
Yeah, just Milhouse, 0 F's given. Just Milhouse is just pissed. Just his day's going horribly. He's being a slave to Patty and Selma. And he, on top of that, he has hairy nachos. So basically, he's going to give Afu a piece of his mind. Yeah, thankfully, with a car like the hover bike, this is pretty much a gimme race. Yeah, just be careful with the potholes, and you'll be fine. Just get a good car with handling, basically. A car with good handling. I cannot talk today. This is what happens when you're basically trying to concentrate on races. Okay, almost there. Okay, almost. Okay, don't slow down,
Okay, Apu, you've qualified for your license. Big deal. You still work at a convenience store.
Hey, better than the
Glory
DMV.
to the name of Naasa Pima Petalon. Oh,
Do that again, and you're...
ha! Look out! My flesh is less resilient than it looks.
Go on.
I need a vacation.
Okay, mission select. Okay, sorry, just gotta look at it. Level progress, 100%. Mission select, level 6. Okay, almost there. Anyways, I am not looking forward to these races because they can be just absolutely cruel. Okay. If you're trying to do this race, these races basically at this point in the game, sorry, not this point, went back at World 6. I would say that the black sedan is one of the better vehicles to get, just because of the raw acceleration. Because you will need very good acceleration, very good speed, very good handling in order to even stand a chance against these next set of races. This next set, I cannot talk.
All for Bart!
Okay, anyways, least favorite race in the game, right here. Ugh, I am not looking forward to this. I'm not.
Hey, Nelson, how's work been?
I'm not allowed to beat anyone while I'm on the job. That takes some getting used to.
Okay. Anyways, this is going to be another one-on-one race. However, it's against Homer in his 70 sedan.
3, 2, 1, blow!
And yeah, Homer is not going to be your friend here. Your only hope is
What's
that
my
Homer
name?
basically will crash out and will even remotely slow down. Look at this!
That was totally awesome.
Homer's pretty much lapping us! Our only hope is to basically just get slightly ahead of him. But like I said, I got my ace in the hole. Basically, if push comes to shove. So we'll do the level 7 races before we unleash the ace.
1, blow!
Okay, another round. Yeah, get ready here. Get ready, set blow 1,000 times.
3, 2, 1, blow!
Jump to light speed.
Seriously, this is the only shortcut available on this track. Yeah, your only hope is that Homer makes a real big mistake going down the track, but chances are he won't. You slow down, Homer's gonna just absolutely wreck you, and it's not gonna be fun. Okay, if we don't do it this time, I'm basically going to just go to the other races.
3,
Maybe try another
2,
vehicle.
1, blow!
How the game intends for you to do this race, I don't even know.
3, 2, 1, blow!
Okay. I mean, look at this. We're doing perfect timing with Homer. We're keeping up with him, toe for toe. We're not making a single mistake. Other than that, and that. But regardless, we're pretty much flawless with our style. But yet, basically, Homer, for some reason, because he has perfect turning, and he gets a head start on you, he's able to basically just keep an advantage over you.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
And this isn't a thing of, oh, just learn the track. No, 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 no. You learn the track, you're still gonna suffer.
Milhouse, still working for the man, I see. I've decided to buckle under and accept it. The money I earn goes towards my dad's child support payments.
Of course, Milhouse is supporting Kirk. What's new?
3, 2, 1. Whoa, wicked.
Okay, anyways, this race is a lot more doable than Nelson's. Basically, just tight turns.
Woo,
Don't
nice
hold back.
Whee! It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style. Mine, all mine!
Okay. No, 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 no. You know know, it may be a good idea to swap out our vehicle. Okay. Come on. Okay. I think it would be a better idea to swap out our vehicle for something a little less hectic.
Whoa, got him. Oh,
Okay.
this is too cool for
Yeah, like I
school.
said, this level is arguably just... This level can be just harsh on you.
Move it.
Okay, I'm gonna try the chase sedan.
Hello, drivers. Got a little situation here. Full speed ahead.
Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, don't get me wrong, the hoverbike, great vehicle, great vehicle.
Alright.
But for races like this level is just cruel.
Hey, Nelson, help.
Okay, let's try this again. If I fail with the chase sedan, just repeatedly, we'll go with the
3,
nuclear
2,
option.
1, blow!
Eat my dust, Dust
Which
Eaters.
I hate having to employ, but darn it, sometimes push comes to shove. And mind you, we're doing this all for a subpar car that would barely help you. You know what? No. I just thought of something. I just thought of something even better than the chase sedan. Fight fire?
Attention, cars.
With
10-year-old
fire.
hitchhiker needs a ride.
Yeah, let's fight Homer with Homer.
Hey, watch it!
Oh, that. Hey, Nelson.
3, 2, 1, blow!
Yeah, Homer. We're packing the same heat as you. Only difference is that Homer basically has godly steering. We're quite literally matching Homer tit for tat. And yet he's still keeping ahead of us.
Don't forget to ride. Oh, bullcrap.
Bull crap to you, Homer! Bull crap!
Oh, great, now I'm losing.
Yeah, because Homer basically was able to do some maneuver. But I think we may be onto something. I think we may be onto something.
I didn't do it.
Okay, I think we may have the key. I think we may have the golden key to defeating Homer. Fighting Homer with Homer. Fire with fire. Lard with lard.
3,
But why does he have such a
1,
freaking head
go!
start? Why can't they put him on equal level with us?
Three, 2, 1, blow!
Okay.
That was totally awesome. It's time for some road
Yeah.
rage, Bart Simpson style.
Watch out, we're gonna have to redo the race. We're gonna have to redo the race because we hit an object. How is Homer such a confident driver? Okay, one more time. One more time.
Three, 2, 1, blow!
Don't have a cow, man.
Yes!
Oh, that was so cool.
Okay, go, 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 go.
Yeah, I totally rule. What's my name? Booyah!
Okay. Okay. We did, we did, we did! Yes!
You're a regular Lance Murdoch, Bart. Without the full body cast, of course.
Give it time.
Okay, that was the first ever time I beat that race legit.
I should degroin you.
What the? How was Selma able to endure that? She just took it with like it was nothing.
Yeah!
Okay, anyways. With that said, next race, Milhouse.
Oops.
Okay. But at least we got the worst race out of the way with.
Milhouse.
Okay, let's do race 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, essentially very similar to Homer's race. Sorry, the circuit race. Sorry, the checkpoint. Yeah, the circuit race. Only this time, just, well, we got ramp. I'm sorry if I seem a little frazzled. It's just that one race was just so intense.
Dude.
Yeah, the Farini is a good choice for this one. A very good choice, considering just the tight turns. Homer's is more of a let loose and go car, like much like Snake's. Yeah, the main part that this car is going to come in handy is just the straightaways. But all in all, this is a superior car over the
wicked.
Farini. It's just lacking a little in handling, but hey,
Awesome.
when you have speed and acceleration like this, who needs good handling?
You're all mine. Charlie horse, Charlie horse.
Okay, come on. Don't make a liar at me, game. Okay, this is gonna be close.
That was just barely a pass, even under our low standards, Bart.
Good enough for me.
That is legitimately true.
The king.
Oh, it's been so long since someone touched me. I need mankind so much right now.
Out of my way, man.
Okay, let's go. Warping over to... Okay, Duff Beer for me, Duff Beer for you. Since that'll take us right to Ralph. Okay, for this one we are going to go with the hover bike. Just because this one is all about straightaways. And if push comes to shove, we can always just go back for... We can always go back to the 80s, the 70s car.
Breaker, breaker. This is Bart Simpson requesting one pimp ride ASAP. Let's roll. I'm scared. Nice driving, man.
Okay, I may restart the race when we begin, just so we get better,
You
a
and
better
me are
bike.
having a play date. You race and I'll watch. Three,
Okay, better yet,
two,
we were restored
one.
already.
I did it. I counted.
Yes, Ralph's character arc is complete. Okay,
I don't remember these being here before. Whoa, wicked. Hey,
oh crap,
you
no,
were
no, no!
supposed to be-
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, no one's making a fool out of Ralph, not anymore.
3, 2, 1.
Ralph
I
knows
did
the...
it. I counted.
Yeah, Ralph knows the score. Okay. Yeah, gotta love the sound of heavy machinery outside my house. Okay, sorry, got the Bolorama shortcut mixed up.
Don't forget to write. You cheated, cheater. Oh, now come on. Aw, loser. Boy, I oughta. Oh, bullplop. Don't have a cow, man.
Okay, we're redoing that because I got the route mixed up. I thought we had access to the Bolorama shortcut.
Three, two, one. I did it. I counted.
Okay, restart the mission. Restart the mission. You know, this would have actually been a better stream episode now that I think about it.
I counted.
Man, we're here already. You live and you learn, I guess. Frankly, I underestimated just how long the races would be. I thought that we blow through them for the most part. Even the early ones. I thought the early ones would be like, oh, 10 minutes per. Okay.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. My rims cost $900.
Bart, you have no rims.
Right now I'm losing. Yeah, I totally rule. Hey, you were supposed to eat my dust. Whee! What's my name? Booyah! You cheat.
Okay. Thought we had the shortcut. But that was actually a pretty good maneuver, basically. Just save us some airtime.
Three, two, one. I did it.
We understand, Ralph. You know the score. We know that you have the awesome power of the chief of police on your side. We are aware of all that you have. All of your resources, Ralph. All of your resources that you have at your disposal. And you're one of the most powerful anime characters ever created, Ralph. We are aware of your sheer might, your force.
Don't forget to ride. Oh, now come on. Why, I oughta... Oh, Boba.
What was that? What the heck was that?
Three, two, one. I did it. I counted.
Okay. One more time. One more time. Yeah, watch, I'm just going hard mode on myself with this. Frankly, the Farini would actually be a solid choice for this. Now that I think about it. That or even the zombie car.
One. I did it. I counted.
Yeah, we're gonna... Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna restart the mission. We're gonna restart it, we're gonna try it again.
Three, two, one. I did it. I counted.
Okay, go, go, go.
Aw, loser. You're all mine.
Damn you, Homer!
Eat asphalt, asphalt eaters. Great, now I'm losing. Don't have a...
Okay, restart again because I'm hearing equipment outside my house. It's like...
3, 2, 1. I did it. I counted.
Okay. What are they doing out there? It's Easter, for goodness sake! Our Lord and Savior has just risen! Okay. Come on.
My butt hurts. Woo, nice one. Yeah, I totally rule. Damn automatic trick.
Now, come on, Homer! It's like, we need to cut the lawn, or we need to do something. Frankly, it sounds louder than a lawnmower out there.
3, 2,
It also doesn't help that one of my neighbors has been doing tree work lately. Just bit by bit, just using a loud-ass chainsaw on this one tree. Okay. Okay, there. There. Good. Good.
I just know I'm gonna be blamed for this.
Well, frankly, Bart, right now I am sorry to scapegoat you a little.
What's my name? Booyah!
Ah. I swear, just sometimes my neighbors, they're like, it's Sunday, we must mow! It's midday, we must mow, like really, it just feels like every day. It's like, can't you people turn it off for a little, you know? Just, it's the spring or summer, we must hear the noise of loud power tools and the like. Which is this loud. And then meanwhile, one of my neighbors basically is completely negligent with their yard, so when they basically finally do get around to mowing it because they get fined by the county, then basically it's an entire all-day thing. What the heck? That sounds like a... Oh, great, they're bringing the freaking excavator.
Hey, you were supposed to eat my dust. Eep. Don't forget to write.
Okay, anyways, the finish line for this one is at Krusty Lou Studios. They don't give you any shortcuts. What's going on out there? Yeah, I'm dealing with two fronts of difficulty. This race against Homer and this noise. This freaking noise. Noise!
3, 2, 1. I did it! I counted!
Okay. Yeah, I may swap. Yeah, if I fail again, I'm just swapping out the car. I'll swap out for something like, say, the hearse or even Homer's car yet again.
Aw, loser!
Okay.
You cheated, cheater!
Can we please just keep to the ramp?
Three, two, one. I did it!
Okay.
Oh, this is too cool for school.
Okay, restart again. Okay, one more time. This next time, if we don't do it, I'm swapping over to, say, Homer's 870s car.
3, 2, 1.
Just to have at least a little more mass to our vehicle.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
Yeah, it would be nice if the game had sort of a weight class for basically just things like this, because really. Yeah, we're swapping over to the car. Because basically this one's not working, darn it. This one's not working. We need a little more mobility, a little more groundedness. Yeah, though thankfully for the next set of races, the hover bike is very good.
Wouldn't be too much trouble. I really need a new car.
Yeah, and apparently the noise is so bad it's vibrating my floor.
You
Freaking what's going on here with this noise?
3, 2, 1. I did it! I counted!
Hey, too bad we couldn't just Kang and Kodos this race.
All right.
Okay. Was that seriously what I just needed? A slower car?
Yeah, I totally rule. Ha! Incredible!
No! Restart the level, restart the mission, restart the mission.
Three, two, one! I did it! I counted!
Okay. Come on. Go, go. I'm trying to keep my cool here. I'm trying to keep my cool.
It's time for some road rage, Bart Simpson style.
All for Bart!
Okay. Okay. Go, 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 go. Okay, Homer may have crashed out. And if that's the case, I will take it. I will take it, okay. Thank the Lord, we're done. Crap, crap, crap. No, Homer looks like he's coming. He's coming. He's stuck.
You made good time there. Must have been all that fling from the law you've done.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We
I
did
totally
it.
rule.
Okay. Level progress. 100%. Well earned. Let's go. Final level. Rigor mortis. Okay, we'll get the hover bike and we'll just get on right on it. Okay, where's the phone booth? Phone booth, phone booth. Okay. Hover bike.
Can you come and get me? I'll pay you in back rubs. Ooh, the vibrations tickling my...
Okay, first race is going to be right by the Quickie Mart.
Woohoo! Learn to drive, dumbass.
Personally, though, to be honest, we could have done this back when we first came here, but hey, I wanted to keep all the races in the same sort of video.
Hey, Zombie! They have you working at the DMV now? Brains! Thank you. I do have nice brains.
Okay, time trial.
Brains! Brains!
Okay, but anyways, for this one, the fire truck is going to be your friend here. Cut it short and basically just try to launch yourself. The hover bike is perfect for these races.
Eat my dust!
Except when that sort of thing happens. Okay.
Woohoo! All right! That hurt.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be close, but we'll make it.
Will be mine.
end there.
We're number one. We're number one.
Okay. Next race. Okay, this one's gonna be closer to the church. So let's get going.
Eat my dust.
Anyways,
Oh,
this
I've
race
done
was
my
race was
business.
actually my first experience with the hover car and just how great it could be.
If I win this, you have to promise not to eat my brains. No deal.
Circuit race.
Brains. Brains. Brains.
Anyways, your main rival is going to be the
Stay on
hearse.
target. Stay on
But
target.
thanks to the hover bike's maneuverability, and not to mention the fact that the hearse is basically on par
Damn it,
with your
I
own
dropped
vehicle,
my kebab.
you actually can stand a chance. It's not Homer driving it. Okay.
I didn't do it.
Okay, go, go, go. Strengthen our lead. Strengthen our lead. Okay, oh, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving, we're moving. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we're only on the first lap. This is one of the longer circuit races in the game. Okay, go, go, go.
And people say I'm slow. Wait a minute. That was an insult.
Yeah, just the hover bike was perfectly made for these kinds of tracks. Unlike the Squid Fort, where basically you're getting constantly hit. Not to mention, at least the racers here are a lot more maneuverable.
Bart did it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we can still make this up. We can still make this up. Okay.
I blame society.
Okay. 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 Okay, good, good.
As soon as I'm done scratching myself, you're history.
Okay. We got this, we got this. Okay. We're still good. We're just a little dented. Just a little dented. Okay, we're in the clear. We're in the clear. All we need to do is just make it back to the finish line. Okay, no, 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 come on, we're not losing this. We're not losing this because we rammed into a wall. Go.
I'm king of the world.
Yeah, anyways, just no Patty and Selma. Apparently the zombies got him.
Speed thingy.
The zombies took one for the team. That or Patty and Selma repelling the zombies. The zombies don't even want anything to do with Patty and Selma. Anyways, last circuit race right here.
Okay, Living Dead, let's do this and get back to trying to kill each other.
Sounds like plan. Brains. Brains. Brains.
Okay,
Homer
I may
hates
require a
losing.
restart, but
Homer
no
sucks.
worries. We're maneuverable. All we have to do is just keep ahead. Just keep ahead of the fight, keep ahead of the pack, and we'll be all good. Okay. Yeah, I think that this race will end at the power plant, just like everything in this level. Okay.
Nothing lasts forever. Possessions are fleeting.
Okay,
My
almost
brakes
there.
are tickling my feet.
And there we go. We won.
Everyone sucks but me.
Okay. Anyways, on that note, we have 100% completed the game. So without further ado, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. Like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.